Hey, my name is Dominique Kennedy, and I tell stories about conversations. So I was having a conversation with a colleague, and flat out within the conversation, he asked me, do you guys schedule? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he asked, do you guys schedule? Now, when he was speaking with me, he literally was talking about you guys, as in my husband and I. And he literally asked, do you guys schedule? Like, do you schedule sex? I was like, oh, okay. And I literally had to sit there and think it through. Like, do we schedule sex? And I thought about the span of our marriage and the span of not just the fact that we're married, but the span of all of the experiences that have occurred across our marriage. And I had to just tell this colleague, like, I hate scheduled sex. Like, I do. It makes me feel like it's another checkbox. It makes me feel like I'm doing the thing to say I did the thing and then the thing is done. I don't want to feel like that. When I check boxes, I actually feel more accomplished. When I experience intimacy, especially intimacy in marriage, I want to feel accomplished, but not the same way as I would in checking a box at work or checking a box because I got a chore done at home. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm checking just another box. So we talked about it and he was like, you kind of seem like a scheduling kind of person. I'm like, oh my God, excuse me. But okay, if that's what you perceive, then certainly there's something to pay attention to there. And there's nothing wrong with being perceived as a person who is a scheduler or orderly or keeps things just so. That's fine. If that's how I'm perceived, that's fine because I understand that there are many dimensions to me. But we were having this conversation. He was like, so what do you guys actually do? Because if you don't schedule, like, why not? Or if you don't schedule, like, how do you how do you stay accountable to one another? And I was like, we have a rhythm. We have I guess, routine, if you will. If you're the kind of person who thinks about words and semantics very specifically, like routine versus a schedule, they're two different things. So I'm like, we have our way. Like, of course, that way includes the fact that we are both contributing to a household. That way includes the fact that we both have endeavors both in the home and outside of the home. That way includes the fact that we are both creatives in our own way. And so that takes us to a place. That way also includes the fact that we're parents. We're not only parents, we're professionals. We're not only parents and professionals, we're also people with a personal life that also has its own things. So, as we were talking about the actual scheduling aspect, I had to sit with the thought and like really think through how to explain to someone how we do what we do. And literally, I went back to the comment and the thought that I hate scheduled sex. I do. It makes me feel like a person who is just getting something done for the sake of getting it done because I have to versus the opportunity that I get to experience with my husband because we're married and we chose one another. And this is a form of expression, yet one of the forms of expressions that we get to experience together. So yeah, I don't like scheduled sex, but I absolutely think that every married couple should figure out and decide and think through and revisit where they are when it comes to that particular question. Are you a scheduler? Are you, I guess, following a routine? Is there a particular rhythm that you kind of adhere to? And actually, this is the other thing I shared with the colleague. Like, we pretty much have figured out that we need to just stay ready. And I say that knowing that there are things in the day that require a particular level of attention. There are things in the day that require a certain amount of energy, and certain things in the day just take up space. But me deciding in my mind to stay ready or stay ever ready allows me to just naturally build in what I know is a part of what fuels me, what I know is a part of what should naturally be built into my day anyway, whatever that looks like from a rhythm and cadence standpoint in our marriage. So it's not even that we are acting like we're in the movies, if you will, but we have found across our marriage that there are some things that absolutely work for us, and there are definitely things that don't.